Ohio. I think it's Pearisburg. Yep, Pearisburg, Ohio. Leaving the Petro. Today is Tuesday, January 28, 2014. Local temperature right now is 8:44. A whopping minus 9 degrees. Did I say minus 9 degrees? Yeah, it's really is minus 9 degrees. I'm not kidding. It is bitter, bitter cold. Well, looks like this truck driver is letting me go. How professional and courteous of him. Thank you, thank you. Let's see, how far am I from Lemoyne? Pennsylvania. It's calculating. Anyway, to my disappointment, there is no 4G network here for some reason. I tried uploading that video last night, it just wouldn't go. Alright, looks like we're 413 miles to Lemoyne, which is Pittsburgh. Come on, Blue. Give me some heat, Blue. But I would imagine that's gonna get a lot longer because I am not allowed to take the turnpike. I am only going low tire pressure. Yeah, it always does that every time it's cold. Okay, here's the route for today. I'll be taking 80 all the way to Pennsylvania and then picking up that 322 through State College. Thus avoiding the Pennsylvania toll road. I estimate arriving there at 5 o'clock today. But that's not to say they're gonna be open when I get there, so who knows? I might have to sit somewhere else and deliver this tomorrow. Why is it so cold? Doesn't old man Winter know that it's global warming? Maybe nobody gave him the notice. Why don't we take this? Okay, that sound right there, beep, 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 beep. That was warning, you're overspeeding. Which is not always accurate. Gotta get over, Blue. Blue, we gotta get over. Get over, Blue, get over. Oh, feel that heat. Oh, feel the heat. I woke up this morning and if I put my hand right 2 inches from the heater vent, it's actually nice and hot air blowing out of there. But 4 inches away from the heater vent, it's just nothing but cold air. I had I had 2 blankets plus a sleeping bag over me, plus all my jacket, and I tell you what, it was a little bit teeny weeny little too cold. Anyway, there's something I would like to talk to you guys about. Let's talk about work. In the grand scheme of things, we go to work, we do our job and everything that's in it. The inconveniences, the trials, you know. You ever thought of it that when you go to work, whatever it is that you do, it isn't, okay, you go to the office or whatever it is that you do. You go there, you do your job. At the end of the day, you go home, bring the food to you, bring the paycheck and food to your family and all that. But something that I realized is when you go to work, it's not really, ultimately, it's not, you don't go to work, or it's certainly not for me, in general, I guess, not everybody, because not everybody see it this way, but I think most people do. You go to work, it's not about doing your job. It's not about making a living or making a paycheck, and those are just the byproduct of the ultimate goal and the ultimate reason why you're there at that job. It is what happens in your mind and in your heart is ultimately the goal. See, when you go to work like this, okay, put me in example. When I go to work like this, I drive 600 miles a day if I was given the right miles and all that stuff, but throughout the day I come up with numerous situations, stop signs here, scales there, or people cutting you off, or People giving you the friendly bird sign, and what I'm saying is, I'm out here doing a job. It is what is happening to me, how I react, how I learn, is ultimately the goal, is ultimately the whole point. It's what you become for that day is ultimately what really matters. That paycheck that you brought home is just the byproduct of the ultimate goal. Once again, I'll put myself in the spot. Whatever I take home, whatever I give to my family, is just the byproduct of what God has made me or want me to become at the end of the day. Does that make sense at all? Getting a little warm in here. I mean, you ever notice that in our existence we just move things? We move one product from one earth, one side of the earth to the other. We give them our earthly materials to whatever it is, either dirt, gold, or it just seems like, I don't know. I also came to realize that everything in this earth is made of earth and goes back to earth. Everything we eat, everything we sleep on, everything is earth. The only thing that's not made of this earth is our soul. But anyway, try to get back to that topic. See, as a Christian, my ultimate goal is to be like Christ, to live like Christ, and to live out the examples that He's shown us. And in the natural man, that is an impossible task to accomplish. You can't be like Christ if you don't have the Holy Spirit in you. And I suppose it will never, that whole, you will never accomplish it 100%. But by His grace and mercy, that we are changed, ever changed into reaching that goal. You ever notice you go through the day with all these inconveniences, all these snags, all the little tiny trials and those things teach us character, helps us develop characters. I guess it's just like a person going to a gym. He pumps that iron over and over and over again until his muscle hurts, because that's the only way for that muscle to grow. I think it's the same to be said as far as our spiritual soul, or spiritual maturity, I guess. Anyway, that was my thought. A special shout out and mabuhay to Jess Barrett in Manila, or Philippines, Angeles City. Hello, Jess, and everybody out there. Hi! Mabuhay! Kumusta kayo? Ako po ay si Johnny Bigood, galing ng Camiguin Island, Philippines. Ingat po kayo dyan, mga kaibigan. Alright, we'll catch you guys later. Have a good and godly day. Peace.